And ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner from Ushuaia, Argentina, we have Gerardo Gonzalez. He's fighting out of the Huerfanos fight team. His coach is Lucio Rodriguez. Let's introduce Gerardo Gonzalez, 30 years old, 1.74 meters tall. And his opponent in the red corner from Florida, Buenos Aires, Argentina. He fights out of the Mudo team. His coach is Pablo Roa. His name is Jony Chaves. He's 31 years old, 1.79 meters tall, right-handed. He's had 6 fights, 5 victories, 0 knockouts, and 1 loss, as opposed to Gonzalez, who's had 15 fights, 8 victories, and 3 knockouts. These guys are both pretty evenly matched, both about the same age, 30 years old for Gonzalez in the blue corner, 31 for Chaves. A little bit more experience goes to Gonzalez at 15 fights, 8 victories with 3 knockouts, and 6 losses and 1 tie. And we are off. Chaves in the red corner and Gonzalez in the blue corner, both from Argentina. And let's see which one of these fighters is going to start off as they touch the gloves. And the first strike is by Gonzalez. And the second and the third. Good left-right combination. Pushing Chaves back into the ropes, but he quickly recovers. Oh, and there goes a weird, strange little bit of a jumping fist from Chaves. Not sure what that was. Oh, and a good back leg kick by Gonzalez. Both fighters into the clinch. Referee just claps. Didn't seem to be too proactive in that breakup. Oh, and a good right overhand by Jony Chaves. Into the clinch one more time. Chaves standing tall, but a good front kick. And another good kick by Gonzalez. And a knee by Gonzalez. Chaves apparently not defending himself very well against those kicks, but he comes back with a good counter kick with a good roundhouse kick, and he's pushing his elbows into Gonzalez's face. Referee stops, gives him a little bit of a warning. Good front kick by Chaves, and a good right hand, good combination, double right hand by Chaves as he pushes Gonzalez back into the ropes, and he catches him with a good right and a left combination and a knee. Now the more aggressive of the fighters is Jony Chaves as he pushes Gonzalez back into the ropes. And now Gonzalez is back into the center of the ring, throwing good boxing skills and a good back leg roundhouse kick high. Easily blocked by Chaves. Good combination left to the body by Jony Chaves from Buenos Aires. Good combination, both fighters in close, using all of their boxing skills. Chaves trying to use that knee, trying to set it up. This is the second or third time in this round. Both fighters looking like they're not trying to feel each other that much. They want to get right to it, get down to business, see who is the better of the two. Oh, and a good spinning back fist, and followed by a roundhouse kick to the body by Gonzalez. Both fighters in close. Now, one more time, Jony Chaves using his elbow, sticking it into Gonzalez's face. Referee giving a bit of a warning. Good right by Jony Chaves to the body of, oh, and there they go. And again, Jony Chaves pushing, trying to manhandle a little bit Gonzalez. And with a slow spinning back fist by Jony Chaves. Still the more of the two, of the aggressive of the two is Jony Chaves. Slowing down definitely his punches, not throwing any kicks in the last 30 seconds at all. Looks like Gonzalez is trying to weather this storm, hanging in there. And again, there goes Jony Chaves pushing on the face of Gonzalez with his body and with his elbows. And they're both in fight, in very close. Both of these guys are fairly tall, and they're getting in way too close to be able to execute great technique, which they're both known for.
Segundos afuera, segundo round.
No, si vos me mirás
And we're back. Let's see if Jony Chaves was able to get rested up. He was a little bit tired near the end of that first round. And they're off. There he goes with a good front push kick, almost catching Gonzalez off guard. Gonzalez moving forward now. Good combination to the body and then to the head, followed by a good right roundhouse kick to the head. And another bite to the body of Jony Chaves, unable to block any of them. He counterattacks with a good right leg roundhouse kick. Jony Chaves is trying to use his knees a lot. Another good leg kick by Jony Chaves. This time he's using good kicks in this second round here. In close one more time. Referee claps, tries to back them up. And Gonzalez throwing a few punches after the breakup. Now they're both standing, using their boxing skills, moving around, throwing that jab, trying to set up. Oh, and a good right hand by Jony Chaves, catching Gonzalez off guard, pushing him back into the ropes. Referee breaking them up one more time. Gonzalez still looking very refreshed, not as tired as Jony Chaves, especially near the end of that first round. And they keep, both of them are really in close. Seems like after the first jab they used to set up. Oh, and there goes an interesting back kick by Jony Chaves, catching Gonzalez in the midsection. Just a little bit too weak, but it was a good technique, executed very straight. Good left hand counterattack by Gonzalez as he's back in the ropes, countering with good left hands. Jony Chaves looking a little bit tired, getting warned again not to put his elbows in Gonzalez's face. And Gonzalez, both of them using light jabs, trying to set something up. Chaves using a left leg roundhouse kick, catching. Oh, and there he got caught with a good left, a good right by Gonzalez. There he goes again, using those knees, very effective. Jony Chaves with those knee strikes, and a good right overhand, just missing Gonzalez as he ducks out of the way. Referee breaks him up one more time. And there goes a few. Oh, and a good right hand by Gonzalez, catching Jony Chaves right under the chin. Not that damaging, but enough to move his head back. And there goes a good combinations by Gonzalez, a left and a right, and then a low kick just inside the knee. Gonzalez looking a little bit tired now, using great left and a right and a good leg kick. Oh, and there goes a good counter attack by Jony Chaves, catching Gonzalez off guard. And there goes a good, yeah, not a good, I would have to say that was a bad spinning back kick. Reverse turning back kick by Gonzalez. At this time in the fight, both are tired. You can see them tired. They're slowing down their technique. Not the time to start throwing back kicks. There goes a spinning back fist by Jony Chaves. Weak, way off the mark. Countered by a knee, with a knee from Gonzalez. There we go to the end of the second round. Remember, folks, 3 rounds, 3 minutes each of these super fights. 71.8 kilograms, 158 pounds. K1 rules. And it looks like we may have an injury here. The fighter unable to continue. And there goes the gloves of Jony Chaves. Looks like he's injured his shoulder or his bicep. I guess his bicep. Oh, and you can see the tear in his bicep.
Señoras, señores, fallo de la pelea.
And now, for the winner, as we already know, unable to continue, the winner of this fight is Gerardo Gonzalez. It was a good fight. Jony Chaves was pulling his weight very clearly in the fight.